Just Jessica here, and I have been doing with Alice Lynn, I Love Being a Grammy, with this Mikayla Glamlite palette. We have been doing this for the last few months because everybody was so excited to get it. We decided we're not going to just get this one and put it away, because that does tend to happen. We wanted to get the most use out of this that we could, so we started doing every single row going down and every single row going across. And it is 11 altogether. 6. Yep, it's 11 rows altogether. So right now we are on this one. We took a little break because you kind of need that. You will get so sick and tired of this palette, even though it's a very good, beautiful palette. You will still get freaking sick and tired of this. Okay, so this, I was glad that we were on past this, because I just don't do pinks. I don't do pinks. There's maybe like 2 pinks in the world that I love, and I'll use them, but that's basically it. But we are on this one now. This is take 10, and then this is the last row, and then we're going to do a palette bingo. But I'm glad that we're back on the ball with this, because I'm ready to get this over with. The mattes are really good, but some of the shimmers are not so. But you can see that how much we have actually gotten used. Look at all the dents. Look at all the dents and smudges. You can see that we actually made this palette worth the money. Okay. From Glamlite, though, I do have other expectations on the formula, because the other palettes I have are a bit different than this one. But we're going to start off with this row. The first color is the best color, and to me, honestly, this is the best color out of the palette. I did a cut crease with this, and I love it. And then we've got a Bonehead, which is a shimmer, and Stunning, which is just like a, it's like a lime green shimmer. And then we've got Protégé, which is a beautiful purple shimmer. And then Part 2 and Rhodey. Okay, so I don't know how I'm going to do this, because normally 6 colors is a little out there for an eye look, but I'm going to make it happen somehow. I just don't know how. But I think I kind of know where I'm going. So give me just a second. Let me pick up my brushes, and I'll be right back with y'all. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do, check out my ninja babies in the background now. Okay, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put this Rhodey, which is the blue. I'm going to put that on just on the top, right here on the lid. Just like, oh boy. See that already? I barely touched it. I'm going to shoot that one out a little bit and make a V. I'm bringing her all the way to the inside, though. Oh gosh, this one's strong. I'm going to just pack that a little bit. Pack that here. And I'm also, yeah, definitely going to put her on the under eye. Kind of thick. Now, this is going to look so crazy until it's done, but it will tie together somehow. They kind of end up doing that. They do end up getting some kind of, they find their way. Same thing on the other side. Now see, I have more lid space on this eye than this eye, because my eyebrow is more arched, and this eye is more hooded. Let's go a little bit more out there. Try to even it out. So what I do basically is I put on my highlighter on my eyebrow bone before I do all this, so I can make sure that it's there. If I have room or not, it's going to be there. This is just a beautiful blue. Y'all know how I am about these blues. This is like the typical, how could I say it? To me, it's like a hooker blue. You know, there's hooker colors, hooker red, hooker blue, and this is, to me, but it's beautiful. I like, this is kind of like the 70s blue, if you want to put it in a nicer way. See, I can always get this corner way better than this one over here. This one does just not like me. So, anyways, let's put this a little bit more here. Because when I look straight at myself, they don't look quite even. Okay. This blue, I could just put the whole shit on with this blue. Oh my god, I can't find my cloth. It's okay. I'll just use a wipe instead. That'll be fine. Where's all my stuff going? It's probably because I'm packing up stuff for Christmas and taking it to the family and stuff like that. Okay, so the next color, you know what? I am going to just not fuck with that yet. I'm going to have to do a cut crease. Yes, I'm going to have to do a cut crease at least halfway or 3/4 of the way. So I'll be right back after I do that. Now that's a mega cut crease. Like, what the hell, girl? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take on the outside of the cut crease the dark purple shimmer. I'm going to put that in the corner. So when I do my cut crease, I raise my eyelids. And I do that just so I can get between the wrinkles, okay? I'm trying not to get my face too deep down so you can't see me. I'm working on it, y'all. I'm working on it. Let me just get the palette mirror. Just kind of go like this. So I'm just going to pack it on and smudge it in between those wrinkles. I'm going to look up. See, kind of like that, so I get between the wrinkles. And this stuff is just crumbling on my lap as I do it. That's what I'm talking about when I say this palette is different from other Glamlite palettes, because these shimmers and the other Glamlite palettes, they don't tend to do that. Nonetheless, once you have it on, it's still a very, very pretty shimmer. And this is a very nice palette. It's just, I'm going to be straight up with you. I'm just freaking sick and freaking tired of it. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm just going to blend that out. That outer V right there. No tape. I was asked yesterday if I tape my eyes, if it takes off the foundation or the concealer. Just a tad. I really like tape it on like that tight, you know, because I want to have some playroom. So I have time to keep going over and over everything. So, you know. So now that we've blended that out, let me wipe this off again. Next color I'm going to go to is this pretty green, this Bonehead. I'm going to go in there. This one hasn't crumbled on me yet, but I can tell it's going to get there. Okay, then I'm going to go smudge it like where the purple is towards the, like that. You see? Like right at the end of the purple, I smudge it until it's a color of its own. And then I got some on the other side. We're just going to do that. I learned that from Nikki tutorials. Yes, I did. You coat one side, and when you're done with it, you just flip it to the other side on your brush. Okay, so now that one's done, I'm going to take it off again, and I'm going to go into Stunning. And it is a stunning color. Okay, so I'm really just putting that on the border of that dark green. Because the best color is going to be the stealer of the show and not the shimmers. Because the best color, his name is the best color for a reason. Okay, so I'm going to pack the shit out of this best color on, which is this color right here. Okay. And then I'm just going to, woo! That is this is almost like a ocean vibey look. That's what it's giving me. Oh, I love this. From all the shades in here, the best color. It's the best color. I love her. This is like, oh, she's the one. So, but what I'm still going to do, even though I put her on, I'm going to take that Stunning, and I'm just going to tap 1 or 2 times right on the edge of those. So it has a nice blendy effect. Okay, so at the bottom, I need a different brush for that. I need one that's a little bit more precise. Okay, this is normally a cut crease. Well, I use it for one. But I'm going to put it with this. Oh, gosh, how does she say it? Part two. Instead of saying part two, she's from Jersey. She says part two. Okay, so we're going to just put that on both sides. And we're going to go right at the waterline. Ooh, golly, this has some freaking pigment. So, something else, y'all. Let me show y'all. And I'm going to use y'all as a mirror just so I can show y'all. Look at that freaking pigment. Look at that. That is just something else. That is really beautiful, just so that you guys know. Okay, so now it is time for lashes and liner. I'm going to clean this up a little bit. Putting me on some lipstick. But let me tell you something. I am not going to wear false lashes today. Because you have to give them a break. If you want to keep your real lashes and kind of go with the, little low-key look, you gotta give them a break, okay? So I do love lashes, but out of 7 days a week, there's maybe 2 where I will wear them. Most of the time it's on my days off. Okay, so I'll hit y'all right back up. So this is what it looks like a little up close with the mascara and the liner. I wish you could see this shifting from these shadows because they're gorgeous. Anyways, I'm going to use the Ulta Beauty Matte Liquid Lip in color Canyon. This is it. Kind of light, but let's see. I'm going to tell you, I've used this before. And I like this lippy better than a lot of this formula here. Way better than a lot of higher end brands. This little shit here, if you can find a way, I'm going to have to go look in Ulta to see if they have where you can buy a bunch of them in a pack. That would be ideal. I mean, that would be perfect because they do last forever and they one coat and you're good to go. So anyways, that's it for me today. Y'all go and check out my girlfriend. Hey, remember my girlfriend? Alice Lynn, I love being a Grammy. I'll leave her link with her video in the description box. Tell her I said hi. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching me. Love you so much.